Good morning! It is vacation day, so Sam still actually has to go to work this morning for a few hours. Sad. But when he gets off, we get to leave for vacation. So he's going to leave for work. I'm going to go back to bed, and I'll catch up with you later. Alright, so it is a little after 7. I have been up since about 6:30. The first thing I did was call my dad because it is my dad's birthday today. And he is 83. So you know what? Even though it's past due, wish my dad happy birthday in the comments below, and I will give him all of your happy birthday love. So I've talked with Sam very, very minimal today. Typically he messages me on his breaks, but he had already informed me that he really wasn't planning to take any breaks. So he messaged me when he got to work and said, hey, I've made it safely, and I will see you later. Awesome. I went back to sleep until, like I said, about 6:30. And now I am eating some breakfast. I am pretty much using up stuff out of the refrigerator. I am having some cube cheese that I bought for a road trip snack. This is stuff that didn't fit in the container. And I had 3 Johnsonville sausage breakfast links that were left in the package, so I used those up. So I'm feeling really good. Yes, today is trash day. So yesterday I went through the house, I cleaned out the refrigerator. I went to the house and picked up any little miscellaneous trash and got all that out. And so I'm good there. I have one little bag of kitchen trash, like a grocery store sack of trash. And so that will just go into the dumpster before we leave because there's no food product in it. Because the last thing I want is some critter trying to get into our trash cans while we're gone. I don't know what it is. I love bacon. I'm a bacon girl. But there's something about breakfast sausage links that just hit different. Especially the day of vacation. So the next couple things that are on the list is I'm going through the little mini checklist that I made earlier in the week. Okay, so the only cord that I need to still pack is my Fitbit cord. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to go grab it and get it put away so I can throw this sheet away. Okay, so actually I had already packed my Fitbit charger yesterday. Didn't realize it. So this sheet gets to go in the trash. So my other sheet is to turn off surge protectors in the house, because if their surge protectors are off and unplugged, nothing can get surged in case of we're gone and there's weather. So I unplugged the one in the bedroom. I've done the one to the coffee makers. So the only one that I have left is the one here to my computer desk, but I do need it at least until we're getting ready to go. So that will be the last one. I have to finish up the last of the dishes. There was one load in the sink, little miscellaneous things from last night. And I need to call our landlord and pay rent. But I won't do that right now because it is still 7:20 and it is not polite to call this early. So I'm going to finish up my breakfast and I will catch up with you guys a little bit later. So Mom just came by. It's about 7:45. She works with Prairie View, which is kind of like a counseling type service. And so, they have respite care and they have summer camp and stuff. And my mom does summer camp with the little pre-K kids. And so, Mom came by this morning and got last minute hugs before we left. Dad came by yesterday, but he said he might run by again today because, like I said, today's his birthday. And so, Mom's like, oh, I'm going to miss you. Make sure to send pictures and let us know, how things are going. And I'm like, I will, Mom. I will. I promise. So, another little short goodbye has been said. So, now we are on to the next thing. So, it's 15 till 9 and still waiting on Sam to get home. But right now, we are live streaming. You can see Sammy and Christy are on with me today, and Christine and Randy are in the chat, and Cool Gamer. So it's almost 9 o'clock, so we're kind of at the 2 to 3 hour countdown. Okay, So live stream's over. It is a little after 9. I have a couple more things I need to do on my list before I can throw it away. I have called and left messages for our landlord, and sometimes they just don't answer the phone, but they will get the message later. And I have that put for them. And so the next thing I need to do is I need to go finish up the dishes that are in the sink. There aren't that many of them, but I want to get them done before we go. So it is a little after 9. I'm going to do that. And we're just keeping rolling on all the things getting done before we leave. Another couple things are checked off of my list. I have finished all of the dishes that were in the sink, and I have clicked off a couple of the surge protectors that are not needed. So I am rolling. Sam messaged me and he's like 3 hours, which means that tells me that he is planning that it's going to be around noon, which is totally fine. So what I'm doing right now is I'm currently doing some TA work. I just forwarded on some emails to a client, and then I am actually watching some vlogs. Jade Billington, I will link her channel in the description below. I'm watching their last Disney travel vlogs from 2019, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Typically, Sam and I fly. We've flown every year since 2015. 15, 16. Well, we didn't go in 15, so we went in 15, not in 16. So we flew in 17, flew in 18, flew in 19, I flew in 2020. We flew on this last trip. So this is the first road trip to Disney we've done since our very first trip in 2014. So I take that back. We road tripped to Miami last year, but it's different, you know, when you're used to, like, we fly out to Disney and you're driving, it's a little bit different, but still super exciting. So I'm going to finish watching some vlogs. I'm going to still do my have to pee 5,000 times before we go. It must not be a flight thing. Must be a excited bladder thing. So I'm going to go do that, and we'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. So it's a little while later. It's about 10:25, and I got a wonderful surprise about 9 o'clock or 9:45-ish. I didn't really look at the time. I just had gotten done with finishing up dishes, and my dad pulled up, and he actually sat and talked and chatted with me for a while, and it was just so wonderful to get to spend a little bit of extra time with him before we leave on our vacation, especially since it is his birthday. So everything's pretty much ready to go to the car. I do need to go grab the dumpster from the front yard and pull it up to the house, because the trash did run like right before Dad came by, which is a good thing because Dad was parked right in front of the trash can. So I need to go grab that, and then it's like almost, we have an hour and a half. I am so ready. But no, I'm really glad that normally my dad will just come by, you know, talk for a couple minutes and then, you know, go on. But I'm so glad that he decided to stay and chit chat for a while. So I'm going to go grab the trash can, get that done so I don't have to worry about it, because I'm literally staring at it through my front window. Like, even peripheral, I see it and it's going, Lena, come put me away. Lena, hey, Lena, come get me. So I'm going to go do that, and I'll catch up with you a little bit. Alrighty, so it is 10 till 11, and I wish, my fingers are almost kind of crossed that Sam will surprise me and be off at 11, but, like, I know I can't get excited about that, because there's a really good chance that he won't. So I'm going to finish doing my makeup. I literally am just wearing some black eyeliner, which you can see, and I'm using this Bare Minerals highlight, and it is in the color Fierce, and I like it. It just gives a little bit of extra color without putting a lot of stuff on my skin. I've had, like, my skin has felt like an oil factory lately, so I want to give myself a little bit of color, and then this will end up going in my bag. So I just wanted to get this done real quick. Just a little bit on my cheekbones. Over here. A little bit on my nose. And just a little bit I am not a makeup expert by any stretch of the imagination. I do what makes me happy. So, alright. All done? So, like I said, my fingers are crossed that Sam's going to come home in a few minutes, but I kind of already am expecting not. So, I will catch up with you guys in just a little while. It is 11:15 and Sam is not home, so I'm assuming that he is getting off at noon, but that means we're the final countdown. We are 45 minutes away from Sam being off work. Now, we aren't leaving till about 12:30, so it's still like an hour and 15 minutes, but we're 45 minutes away from Sam being off work, and I'm so excited, and I can't wait. I'm just going a little nuts. Typically, this is how I am the night before, because we, like, this time, normally we'd, like, be in the air, or we'd be in at the Atlanta airport, or something like that, but we are driving and not flying. So I get to bounce around my house all day, which is really what's been happening. So I'm going to get back to watching a video on YouTube, because here in about a half an hour, when I have alarms set, I will be putting it away into the carrying case and ready for Sam to get home. We're in the final countdown. Okay, so it's 11:35 and I was in the middle of filming a clip that I was going to start putting my computer away, and Sam called and said he's on his way home. So look, he's home early. He knew this morning and didn't tell me. So it was a nice surprise. So thank you so much for watching along our day. Well, my day.
My day was different.
So we will see you in the next video, which is our road trip to Disney World.